So now, I'm going to sync the audio. So now we got the audio. Ready?
Welcome!
Up, guys?
No,
All right.
I was saying what's up, guys. You're saying welcome. So
Okay.
on 3.
What's up, guys? Welcome!
Welcome back to the Two Random Dudes podcast. We're doing a special edition today. This is episode 6. We are actually together in the same place. We have a Yeti mic, so the audio should be crystal. We are also recording on a Sony A6500. We're going to do a video version, so that'll be up probably on YouTube.
It's going to be the dopest podcast ever.
Yes.
On top of that, you ready for the intro? Are you ready for the intro?
I'm ready.
You know what? I'm just having a little bit of a lag issue with this. So we're going to do the intro next podcast.
Next podcast. Stay tuned.
Let's go ahead and...
So we're recording this right now on a Friday. We just released episode 5 on a Wednesday, so it's very short time in between to really create an agenda. But we have a few things to talk about. First, Jin, he has an apology to make.
God, did you write that down?
Of last episode, where he said iPhone was bigger in the U.S. I linked him a Mac website where it does still say Android is bigger, so he's gonna go apologize.
Wait, was that as of recent? How
yeah, that was a recent. It was a 2017 article on a Mac website, so it wasn't biased. It was 9 to 5 Mac.
Maybe that Mac website was started by an Android.
Oh my god!
Fanboy.
Here we go. No, it's just iOS versus Android. Then it's bigger in the U.S. and it's bigger worldwide.
I'm bigger worldwide, yes, but you know
and
what?
in the U.S.
Okay, the reason that I'm gonna still say that the iPhone is the most popular is because all my friends, all the people I meet, they're like, yo.
It's because you're so iPhone centric right now. That's all you see.
It's not because I'm iPhone.
I'm arguing facts. You're
iPhone
arguing your mom's a whore. Okay.
He brought it there.
So I don't know if you're watching.
Do you want to explain that one?
No, we'll skip over that. If you're watching the video, so thanks for everybody listening, but definitely go check out our YouTube. It's actually on the Random Check channel.
I'll put it on my channel too.
Yeah.
I've been very inactive.
Was that Tech Happy 24/7 and Random Tech TEK?
If you combine our channels, we have a whopping like 250 followers, I think.
I don't know. I mean, we have a lot more views than subscriber count. But if you watch in the video, you see I'm spinning the newest trend. We talked about it last episode. It's called the thumb chuck. So I ordered some. I have one. They light up. It's
how do you know that this is like the next thing? Like, how do you know that this is the next fidget spinner? Or how do you know that like what it went from like planking to what was it? Owling? You remember that?
Yeah, owling. Yeah. No, well, I'm not waiting for it to be fidget spinner levels before I got one.
We're gonna set the precedent.
I'm trying to be ahead of the curve. This is the newest toy that I seen. It was at the 2017 toy show, so it just came out. They're about $7 to $10, so I got mine shipped. I'm playing with it. It's fun, but let me tell you, it's hard. Right? It takes a lot of skill. When you bounce them together, they light up. That's pretty cool. But I mean, it takes a lot of skill. It's very hard. So I'm learning it. So here's the basic roll. Yeah, so I'm getting there. I need some practice. But, you know, for $10, it's fun. It's definitely a lot more skillful than a fidget spinner. But if you saw somebody playing with it, it's probably just as annoying.
You know what these things look like? It's two balls that are attached by a string. So they look like cherries, right? That's the PG-13 version. Or they look like...
cherries.
Exactly.
Yeah, Pasha
exactly.
cherries.
Because we don't know who else is going to be watching this.
This is a family show.
So yeah, these are soft. They're soft cherries.
The other things we talked about... so I got a package, and on my channel I'm doing an unboxing of all the things I got. But I got a package. I ordered a couple of things. The other things we got here...
Oh, I did a trick, I think.
...is this Nylea Blackhead Remover Mask. So I seen a lot of YouTubers doing it. I seen ads for it on Snapchat and YouTube. It's basically that mask you put on your face. It's black. I already did mine, so check my video Jin's gonna do his after the podcast, and you get this black mask on your face. You let it dry, and then you pull all your pores out. So
I think I have something like that already. So it's similar, but this one you're saying goes all across your face.
Yeah, I just did my nose, but you could do your face, and it gives you really tingly feeling. You feel clean after and dry, and it picks all those pores out, and it feels cool, like you're picking your skin off.
And listen, just there's a little interruption for just because you said it helps you to take your mask off. I just want to cut to a little segue commentary / ads.
Mask off, future. Can't play too long because it's on YouTube.
I know,
It'll get copyrighted.
10 seconds, all right, go.
And then the last thing I bought, which we're not going to try today, I did buy that Lav Mic. I got the $25 extended version.
It's cool.
I tried plugging in my G7X. It didn't work. It has a hookup for a phone because my doesn't have the audio in.
It doesn't have. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't have an auxiliary, or else
No,
other people would be rocking a.
I was gonna
like a
use it
robot
for the
though.
podcast, but we have the Blue Yeti here instead, so you know that's fine. We'll just end up using this. But yeah, the $20 version got you like 8 feet. I think this gets you like a whole football field.
So basically, we could podcast in this room. We could be running around this room.
No, you could podcast around my house with this.
But that's
thing.
what I'm saying. We'd be tripping on each other.
It's really long if you're only listening to audio.
That's what she said.
I opted for the red version. As you can tell, this is the red version.
What's
apparently.
the red version? It's just the
because
color?
there's black or you can get red. So I wanted
just
red.
the color of that thing?
Yeah, that's it. That's the
They
red.
really made it like a subcategory.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I like
and
that.
then it comes with
Who makes it?
Comica.
I just
Yes,
heard so.
And then I got 2 dead cats.
Oh, nice.
You know, to wind resistant. They're not actually dead cats.
Are they actually? Well, let me see what they look like. I want to see.
Oh, they're really nice. They're like quality. I mean, I don't know. This is the first dead cat.
Oh, okay. They're legit dead cat.
Yeah,
type of
they're
material.
huge.
You
They're
could
like this
probably,
big.
you know, what you could do because you know how Casey hacks it. Well, I don't want to open it if you don't.
Well,
want
I want to put it in my G7X.
That's what I was gonna say.
But I'd have to cut it. They're way too big.
Who cares? Okay.
And then I got 2 adapters, one for a
little
GoPro
splitters. Nice.
and one for my phone.
Nice.
So I'm gonna try this mic next time. We may or may not have the Blue Yeti, but hopefully it's gonna be better for interviewing and stuff.
There's really no other use for that thing other than that.
Yeah. I mean, I've gone to, you know, Comic-Con. I've gone to E3. It's a big gaming convention, and I've interviewed like game developers and people, and you know, I didn't have a microphone, so now I do, and that's what I'll use.
Does that mean that going forward, if you were to go to another E3 event, you're gonna say, "Hey, Mr. Bob," or whoever? You're gonna say,
Yeah, mic
hold
him
on
up.
1 second. Let me mic you up, and then let me run around. Meanwhile,
Yeah, I would.
At these things, typically, well, I mean,
No, I set up time. I would meet
I
with
know, but what I'm
Plantronics.
saying
I
is-
met with Marvel the superheroes guys.
right? I'm just saying that miking them up on that thing is a little bit ridiculous, being that
Why?
so long. I would
No,
just use a
'cause
mic,
it's
a
long.
mic, or just use an external audio recorder.
Yeah, no.
In any case,
it has a Velcro, so you don't have to keep it that.
It just
keep
looks
short.
silly, man. That's all. That's just my thing.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what though? I mean, it's like you're bringing. Oh man, I suck with analogies. How does it go?
I don't know. I was even thinking about, and John and I were looking at lighting today too, just for
The
filming.
LEDs?
No, like lighting for just videoing in the YouTube channel.
Right.
You know, I
LEDs.
saw they were pretty cheap. I don't know,
Yeah.
are they? It was like $50.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, this
I
looks
have-
like a professional setup for $50. I don't. It's gonna be too much clutter in the house.
I
But,
have some. I have some right now.
well, that's your job. You should
I
have
don't.
some.
I never used it. I've never used lighting equipment for video.
Yeah, like
I hardly do video,
your YouTube videos, like when you were doing your drone and stuff, like it could have been better lit. I think. I remember that.
Wait,
video.
which drone video? Are you
When
talking
you
about?
first got your Mavic Pro,
Oh,
and
no,
you
I
were
did-
videoing
No,
the
that I
outside.
actually did use.
It was so dark.
No, no,
Maybe
that
you were
indoor I
like
used.
color grading. It was indoor. It was very dark.
If it was indoor, then I definitely used
could
it
probably
for
bring
like
it
a
up
slider and
Right
stuff.
there. Bring it up.
But
no.
no, we'll disregard that.
So yeah, those were all the products I had to review. Do you want to actually talk about them, our good friends here in the background?
Yeah, so I just did their maternity photo shoot. She's due in a month ago?
She's doing a month. Actually, we're recording this on Friday. This won't get posted till Wednesday, which means we can talk about it. This Sunday is her surprise.
Well, it's supposed to rain, so it might get delayed. So maybe we shouldn't talk about it.
No,
I'm just kidding.
no.
I'm just kidding.
We're throwing her surprise baby shower. Jin did the photographs, if you can see behind me here. Let me get a big screen.
Yeah.
And her surprise baby shower is this Sunday, so congratulations to her. Not that she listens to our podcast, but we can talk about it because this will go up after that. But yeah, some really good pictures. We love his stuff. My mom was like, gave me the chills.
I'll leave that as like the wallpaper while we continue this podcast. Okay, so let me just explain it. If for the people that are watching and if for the ones that are listening, there's a photograph. It's of her standing underneath the pillar at well, it's not a pillar. What type of structure it is over at Pier Village. And so I want to explain this photograph because it was really difficult for me to get the lighting set up like that because here's the original. And if you're not watching this and you're listening, the original shows that the lighting was right here, and I couldn't move over any other way to get this particular angle. But in editing, I had to Photoshop the light source out, which is right there. It's just kind of like glaring, and that's how I was able to light her. I've moved away from being the natural light photographer for a lot of these things because I think adding light really helps to sell the story, puts a lot of focus on the subject, and depending on how you light it, it creates a mood. So this one right here, if you look at this picture, I wanted to make sure to outline her, keep her nicely lit. You'll see it. There's like nice, it's almost like shiny light, but it's more like a hair light, backlight, however you want to call it. It's just tracing her and her belly, and then you zoom out. It just looks awesome. That's my opinion. So anyway, that's the nerdy part of this podcast.
When we usually film before the Wednesday or record this podcast, we always talk about what we did on our weekend. We haven't hit the weekend yet, so maybe we could talk about what we're going to do. I mean, Jin's over, we're recording, some family. We're preparing stuff for Tony's wedding, which he's also shooting.
Tony's wedding?
Yeah, we got to get apps together. She's coming tonight.
I know. I thought it was something else.
And then Saturday, I've got a surprise. It's Karen's surprise 30th? She 30? 30th birthday. That's Saturday. Maybe we could do something during the day with the kids. You going to that balloon thing or no?
Tomorrow?
I don't know. That's.
I'm shooting a wedding tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So I don't know.
I'm trying to pull up the pictures. So I'm shooting an Indian wedding, and it's so cool because, they did their henna. They have to do their henna. This isn't edited yet, but like the henna is for any Indian listeners. I love and respect the art of the henna because I got to experience it, and for me to see it all and to see how it, was created, it was just a really cool process to see it all. And I actually had them do it to me. So you see these skinny arms right here? Yeah, my arms got really skinny, but yeah, it's a cool little thing, and I'm excited about the wedding because these. I don't know if I should talk about the couple yet, but either way, I'm excited for the wedding because it's my first time photographing an Indian wedding, and there should be good food, a very insightful type of, ceremony. It should be fun.
You guys get to see my cast because this is probably the first video podcast we're doing. My sling. I got my surgery. I still have
your other sling. Look at the scars on this guy.
It's right going through my tattoo. So that's the surgical strips right there. Look at his bone, if you could see his bone.
Well, I don't know if you could.
You could kind of see it through the shirt.
I got you, homie.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
So here's the bone that's sticking out. And that's actually not even that bad. There are ways I could make it so you can see it, and it's just like really, really bad.
You look good, man. You lost some weight or something.
So here, you know what? Let's talk a little about like the impact of how this has been on me. I don't know how it's affected you from kind of like a fitness perspective. So I'm still not in the gym yet because the doctor said, yes, you can kind of go back and do light things, but he even said, take your time because in about a year we're going to figure out where you stand in terms of your recovery, if you're going to be back to 100%, 80%, whatever it is. Right now, I'm definitely not 100%. So in regards to fitness, what I've done is I moved away, because one thing I wanted to do was I wanted to figure out a way to make sure to maintain fitness as an aspect of my life that I don't ever move away from. So I'm back into yoga, which is hot yoga. And for ones that haven't done it, I think I've advocated about this in the past. It is an awesome, awesome workout. And if I could do hot yoga for the rest of my life, I think I'd be okay with it. Like in terms of physical activity, because it's a tremendous workout, man. I'm telling you, I've you probably expend about a good 1,500 calories.
Yeah.
On a single 90-minute yoga session where you're doing crazy stretches in a room that's heated to 105 degrees. 90 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doubting it's a good workout. I don't know. Just I'm into the gym. I have definitely, it's been affecting me, like you said, these surgeries. I had my elbow in like April, and now this in July, my shoulder. I haven't been working out as much as I used to, and when I do, I don't lift as heavy or hard. I've been into running a lot lately, trying to...
Are you running with the shoulder like that too?
No, not since I got this surgery, but when I'm not in surgery and I'm healed up, I like to run.
Not in surgery, like as if
like
you
it
either
happens.
a doctor, like I'm in surgery, I'm a doctor.
Or I'm always broken.
Or you always, in surgery.
No, but I like to run. I never liked to run growing up because I always got shin splints or I got tired, but I didn't realize, like, there's a proper way to run and you just have to work on it and push through the pain. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I am doing it wrong, who knows, but I like kind of beating myself every time. So if I'm running at a 11 pace per mile or whatever, and the next time I try to get better than that and better that, or longer duration.
I love that attitude. Why don't we do this? I'll run with you if you do hot yoga with me.
I have nothing against hot yoga. I'll do it.
I'm not saying you have anything against it. I'm just saying let's just both do it. Like
I'll
run.
You,
I get
you ran
splints.
with me. We've run plenty of times together.
We run this city.
The pain just kicked in. So
we run this city.
I'm gonna like zoom into my face for that. Yeah, no, yeah, we could do it.
Do you get pain when you sleep?
Yeah,
this is the geriatric part of our podcast.
We're getting old. I've been having trouble sleeping. I used to sleep through the night and so easily, but I have pain now, so it's a little harder. I'll wake up every 2 hours. I sleep on my stomach. I'm a stomach sleeper.
Really?
So I can't with this. I have to sleep on my back, so I'm just not comfortable. So it hasn't ruined my sleep where my sleeping pattern's different. It's more that I'm just uncomfortable.
It's the same thing for me, but I do get pain. I typically sleep on my back, but I also sleep to the side, right? So now I have to sleep on my left shoulder, because if I sleep on my right shoulder, then that means all that pressure is pinning up against my shoulder and it hurts. The other thing I'm noticing is that even though I'm sleeping on my left side, depending upon, I guess, how gravity is and how my body is, sometimes I'll still feel the pain and it'll wake me up in the middle of the night, so it sucks. But hey, it's a part of recovery.
So how long do we have? We're recording in 4K.
We're not recording in 4K.
Oh, you changed it?
I changed it for the memory card. We're recording at 1080
We
at
are
24.
not recording in 4K. We're recording in 144p.
1080.
1080. We're
1920
coming up
by 1080 at 24 frames a
on
second.
the 20-minute mark, so I didn't know how long we have. But I don't know. What else do we have? Any other topics? Now that I have to edit this video, I don't mind if this is a short one.
There's not much to edit. I mean, we already.
I gotta sync the audio.
Syncing the audio. That's why I did the clap.
I gotta zoom in and I gotta rewrite the topics.
That's on you.
You want me to change the title now? You don't want it 005 anymore? It's a lot of work.
Wait, change what title?
Remember how I'm titling it 2RD006? You actually want like a real title, like Henna tattoos.
Well, I'm just thinking because you did something on Twitter, posted to some Twitter account to feature us for the podcast of the day, and on there it just said.
Yeah, man, I'm marketing, bro. I'm doing everything. What's up?
Everything. I get it, but I think if you're gonna do that, you're gonna put us out there. You're gonna screenshot. I think it'd be better instead of saying episode 1. It might say.
Yeah, no, I get it. Whatever our topic.
Gio cries about his shoulder pain or something like that.
Or I check out guys' junk for $5.
Exactly.
Was that episode 1 or 2? If you guys were interested.
Pretty cool episode. Wait, do we have a follow up with that?
Oh, I have a no. I wanted to. You said you wanted to do it, and you were like
BSing. You didn't send it to me.
So you're confirming you want to do it.
Send it to me.
Give me your information. I will email him back, and we'll set something up.
Yep.
Okay, you heard it here.
I'll check out the junk.
I do have a follow-up to the YouTube intro we talked about last week. So my brother-in-law, his YouTube name and Twitch name and all the others, and it's Chris, a.k.a. Flash. He has a channel, and it revolves around gaming. If any of you are into Madden, go follow him. So he plays Madden football. He records, himself playing. People chat with them. He records his highlights, puts it up on YouTube. And so he's like, I want an intro. So I introduced him to Fiverr. I found editor.
I've gotten tons of intros from Fiverr already. So.
Yeah, so I got something from there, and I said, yeah, check it out. So I gave him my referral code. He signed up, and he got one. He paid like $5, and I think the guy gave him 7 different intros for $5 in MP4 format. So that's
he didn't get the project file.
No, he didn't get the project file, which that might cost you a little bit more.
Yeah,
but if you want to change the song, right? If you get the project file, you pretty much have it, and then you can do it yourself, which sucks because you're stealing their business now. Because you just go in, change the name, and now you can sell it to other people.
Kind of, but not really. I mean, if you have the project file, right? But think about it; it's a template, right? So either way, it's going to be people can buy and sell it however they want. But if you get the project file, you get a little bit more. You get a little bit more flexibility in terms of how you want to edit.
Yeah, but then you're putting that guy out of business because then you can just resell it to other people.
No, but listen, it's $5. I don't think anybody's gonna be like, listen, I'm gonna go to Fiverr to steal somebody's $5 concept and then resell
you're not gonna pay $5 for the project files because you can then change it and do it yourself and sell for $5.
No, I don't think you will, but the majority of people won't. The majority of people want it so that they can try to customize it on their own. For example, maybe instead of having this,
the majority of people won't customize on their own. If you're
right, the majority of people just buy MP4.
Yeah.
Just buy
so, anyways, So he
got wait. That means that I have a plan to do it where I'm gonna buy the Fiverr, buy the intro.
Ask them for the project file, and then you sell it yourself.
And then I'm going to sell it myself to the dude that wants to check out my junk for $5.
Yeah, here's an intro to me checking out your junk.
Boom. Done.
But, so there was a YouTube video H3H3 made. Ethan, I met him, by the way. What's up? Shout out. Vape Nation, y'all. So
I don't even watch it. I just remember taking a picture.
He was making fun of these intro videos because they're so, you're saying cancerous, because everybody's like explosions and like electronic music and Foozy Tube, prank versus prank,
epic.
Vitali. So
yeah, what the fuck, dude? Tone it down a little bit. Everybody's intro's out of control.
I was kind of against it. I had the same, opinion as him. So I'm like half wanting it, half don't. Chris got one. He got 7 for $5. I mean, he tried to pick the least cancerous one.
It's not money, man. It's the whole entire, like, if they do make it...
It's not a lot of money. So you want to get it. You want to put it up, put it up. If you don't like it, if your fans don't like it, then you take it down. $5 is not a big deal. So, I don't know. That was my update on the intro. Yeah.
Why don't you go get something cool then, and we'll see what it is.
On that note, we should probably play the outro.
Oh, you ready for the outro?
So Jin has the outro.
Are you ready for me to play the outro? You know what? Let me see. Where's that file? Where's that file for the outro? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the outro. The next podcast, we're gonna have everything set up. It's just that the way that this mic is hooked up to this computer with this wire and that hard drive and then this red iPhone, we're gonna get it set up.
All right, next
outro,
time.
Next.
And I am gonna keep practicing these thumb chucks and be at least somewhat decent. No, look.
Whoa! You almost hit me with your balls.
Next
there, bud.
time, I'm gonna be like okay with them.
Your balls almost got all up in my face.
Peace out.
2 balls got in my face. All right, peace. Wait, we gotta have something. Maybe not an outro, but have something. But that's something that we can't even do because most of the times we don't podcast.
That was
together.
a high five, and then we started doing like the worm. Act normal.
Why don't we do a high five and then we go into the crown?
No.
All right, let's cut it. All right, hold on. Let me end it with a sync. Done. We run the city.